as a Marine veteran and also someone with an undergraduate degree in physics, I love the intersection between defense and technology. It wasn't that long ago that the government, and DoD in particular, were leading the very edge of technological innovation. That's obviously no longer true. In fact, the private sector is leading in the majority of defense-relevant emerging tech. But what hasn't changed is the strategic imperative of that innovation. It drives our economy, and it powers our military. It keeps us safe.
We are pleased to have such a great panel here today to kind of walk through not just what is the Small Business Innovation Research Program, but also what it's accrued over many, many years and kind of where it's going. SBIR, again, it's the Small Business Innovation Research Program, was started in 1982. And, you know, its main focus really was to find small, innovative companies across the country and try and encourage their innovation, particularly to meet federal needs for agencies across the government, all of which, I think it's about a dozen agencies that take advantage of the SBIR program. About a decade later, SBIR evolved, and a new program called STTR, so the Small Business Technology Transfer Program, was started by Congress, and that's really focused on universities, so tapping into universities, federally funded research centers, so that they also could develop some of the most innovative ideas, but not just play with them in the lab, figure out ways to develop those, mature them so that they could be transitioned into real life, into real programs. Congress has played an active role in the program ever since its beginning. Are we spreading this money around the country equally or fairly? Are some geographic regions benefiting more than others?
It's wonderful to be here to talk about this program that I've basically been studying my entire career. And so as Bryan mentioned, part of the co-chairing the congressionally mandated study of the SBIR STTR program, we have volumes outside if you'd like to take one home, or you can find them online. And so I want to sort of give you, I'm an economist, sort of this view of how we situate the SBIR program in the larger American system of innovation. And really, SBIR is an incredibly important part. It is, first of all, important to recognize it's the largest entrepreneurial support program in the world. And right now we talk a lot about user-driven innovation, and really this is use-driven research to address mission needs.
I'm going to talk about my company, Physical Sciences Incorporated. I'm going to just talk a little bit about it. My real mission here is to tell you how we interact with the SBIR. Through the process of SBIRs and a lot of the other funding, we've been developing a lot of capabilities, and that's one of the keys to being a large multi-award winner in the program. In the photographs you see here, you see our Andover headquarters, which is really our incubator space, chemistry, physics labs, our headquarters. But then as our technology matures, we tend to develop more specialized capabilities. We take our mission as bridging the valley of death. So we have a staff that's able to, it comes out of the universities, we're able to talk to the professors, the students. Many of our staff start to work with their professors when they first come out of school. But we also have the capability to talk on the acquisition side and work with the prime contractors.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about Cornerstone Research Group, a defense contractor, small business defense contractor that was founded in 1997 by Dr. Patrick Hood. We're located in Dayton, Ohio, just down the road from Wright-Patt Air Force Base. CRG was, when it was founded with the intent to accelerate the transition and commercialization of SBIR-derived technology products. So the talk today is going to kind of explain our business model a little bit, and then give some real examples of some disruptive solutions that we're delivering to customers to help support the warfighter as a defense contractor. CRG, founded in '97, but has evolved to become the innovation engine of a much broader ecosystem. The structure we've put in place enables us to spin off new companies and graduate mature SBIR technology into those new companies as products. That allows us to bring in third-party investment without ever placing the expectation to grow fast and sell the organization on CRG. So we're able to protect and preserve that high-performing innovation engine and complement that with those spin-off companies that are optimized to deliver product. Over the years, we've now grown to 180 employees across the enterprise, and we've, in just the last 2 years, worked with over 63 different partners around the country. 13 of those partners being universities around the country as well. And just to highlight performance against one of the more recent benchmarks from the reauthorization, CRG has produced $2 million of phase 3 for every phase 2 during that eligibility window. So that's over 8x the actual SBIR benchmark requirement for eligibility. It's important to also note how different government agencies use the SBIR program. For the Department of Defense specifically, it's vital to helping sustain a small business industrial base with very, very unique capabilities that most small businesses don't have and can't afford to meet the needs of their mission. So with that, I thank you for your time and look forward to answering questions.